Good morning from ABC 13. I'm Tom Cook.
And I'm Samika Knight. Here's the very latest news for you this morning. In just a few hours, there's a new push to find the man in this video. It has to do with a man's unsolved murder in Northeast Harris County. ABC 13's Maya Shea is live with a look ahead. Maya?
Yeah, investigators and the man's widow are expected to speak at 10 a.m. this morning about their efforts to locate the suspect who killed this beloved father of two right here in the Humble neighborhood. Now, the shooting of 29-year-old Deodric Bradley actually happened around September 30th. A day or two after that, the Harris County Sheriff's Department released some compelling video. Shows a man wearing hoodie, red, white, and black, approaching the victim in this case. He actually even made a friendly gesture before shooting the 29-year-old Deodric Bradley. He died in his own garage. We know his grieving widow will be speaking out today, and we hope investigators will provide some new clues. But really, what they need is the public's help, the public to come forward and let people know, let authorities know if they know anything that could lead to the arrest of the suspect. We're reporting in Humble. Maya Shea, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I'm Courtney Fisher reporting from the Chambers County Sheriff's Office. Investigators here trying to sort out the strange details of a woman's death that happened over the weekend. This is 59-year-old Christine Rowland. She was found dead Sunday in front of a yard of an elderly woman she was taking care of. Rowland had several injuries, some of them from animals. Deputies say it's possible she fell and hit her head and then animals could have attacked her. It's also possible animals caused her to fall and ultimately her death. The sheriff has not said if those animals were wild, if they were somebody's pets. Obviously, a lot more investigating they have to do. We'll keep you posted on this story. For now, reporting from Chambers County, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Courtney. Well, in Kingwood now, a neighbor's surveillance system captured the sound of a struggle between, or just before, shots were fired, killing a 26-year-old man. Deputies say 26-year-old Tennyson Smith answered a knock at the door at his home on Lantern Hill Drive Saturday night. When he opened the door, the gunman fired at Smith, killing him. Smith's heartbroken mother remembered her son.
Joyful, social butterfly, friendly. Everybody just full of energy, full of life.
She didn't want to show her face because the killer is still on the loose. It's still not clear if Smith was targeted.
This morning, an illegal game room has been busted in Northeast Harris County. Captain Jay Shannon of the Sheriff's Department tweeted these photos overnight showing deputies with the gaming machines and cash they confiscated. And the sheriff said on Twitter this morning that illegal gambling attracts a lot of other crimes. The sheriff's office originally got a call about an aggravated robbery, but it turned out they found a game room instead with about 30 to 40 people inside and some 60 gaming machines.
All right, well, today we will get our first look at some of the new floats that will be part of HEB's Thanksgiving Day Parade in downtown Houston. The sneak peek happens this morning at 9. Iconic floats on view will include Tom Turkey and Santa. Not Tom Cook, Tom Turkey. The parade starts at 9 a.m. Thursday morning, in fact, at Lamar and Smith Streets. Well, today we will also find out what rocket star James Harden has planned for his annual Thanksgiving Day dinner. Harden and his foundation are teaming up with local churches to host a Thanksgiving dinner for families who are less fortunate. It has become a tradition for Harden and his mother, who have hosted Thanksgiving events in each of his 8 seasons with the Rockets.
Good for him.
Yeah,
good for him. All right,
great.
Here's Alita updating your Monday forecast.
Should be a warm week ahead. There will only be one day this week where those temperatures should either fall near normal or below normal, and that will be Wednesday afternoon. In the meantime, temperature readings to start off your Thanksgiving week will warm into the upper 70s to low 80s. A very small rain chance is expected for us this afternoon. Upper level winds dragging in quite a bit of moisture and storm systems up to our north. Right now, we stay fairly quiet, although those those winds will be thickening up some of those clouds and sharing some of those clouds in our direction as we get into later on tonight and in through Tuesday. Here's a look at the future radar loop. Here comes the rain coming in across the Big Bend of Texas. We stay mostly dry. The rain chances for us today only at about 10%. Then that front starts to make its way across the Panhandle. We will stay on the warm and humid side of that front. So look for highs to get even warmer on your Tuesday. By Wednesday, that heat is broken as that frontal system will eventually pass through our area overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. So by Wednesday morning, we could see some damp roads out there, but as we get into the afternoon, the roads will dry out, the clouds will remain, and those temperatures will fall a bit. By Thursday, notice that front moves back up as a warm front. That's going to increase our rain chances yet again, only about 30%, but the warmth and the humidity will stay with us, not just on Thanksgiving Day, but for Black Friday. First half of the weekend looks to be a soggy one, but as that next front arrives, that's going to send temperatures back down. We're headed for overnight lows back down in the 30s and 40s early next week with highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. Catherine.
Alita, as we head into this Thanksgiving week, some good news from TxDOT and other road crews. We're not seeing as much construction out there, but still a few ones that may slow you down in the overnight hours. So there's still a ramp closure near 59 and 610 northbound and southbound 59 Southwest Freeway lanes. The 610 West Loop southbound still blocked off overnight tonight, so watch out for delays from 9 p.m. to 5 tomorrow morning.
All right, and that's all the time we have for the news this morning.
Join us on ABC13.com as well as our news app. Have a great Monday.
Bye.